When everything changed for Steve Skrzypek, everything changed for his wife, Renae.
We were in the emergency room, then we were immediately in ICU. One thing after another, there was a brain bleed, there was seizures, there was infections. He ended up with a collapsed lung.
Renae knew she would never leave Steve's side. For weeks in the ICU at Stormont Vale in Topeka, Kansas, she made a decision to become his full-time caregiver.
I knew I had to pay attention so I could provide the care that he was going to need.
Steve's brain injury left him unable to do the simplest tasks. He had a tracheostomy to help him breathe. He could not walk on his own, speak, and he was unable to eat or drink. He was fully dependent on Renae. Their journey led him to Madonna Rehabilitation Hospital's specialized brain injury program, where a holistic approach to care embraces not only the patient, but the entire family.
One of the biggest blessings of working with Steve and Renae was just seeing that they really did work as a unit, that she was just such an encouragement for him, she would advocate for him, and then she would also just laugh with him.
The staff at Madonna has helped, knowing that that was the role that I was planning on taking. Taught me what I needed to learn to be the second person to help with everything. And what are you doing? Why are we doing this? Okay, show me how.
Faced with the unimaginable, once familiar routines were replaced with uncertainty and the need to adapt to a new normal.
The staff has always been very great about communicating what's happening, what we're doing and why we're doing it, and what to expect.
Determined to support Steve in regaining his independence, Renae stood by his side, learning to assist with his care.
Renae was a fantastic support system for him. She kept him positive and working hard, and she was such an encouragement. And every session he would break down laughing, and he was just a joy to work with, and she was a huge part of that, just being right by his side the whole time.
Renae, who was always here, always observing, reinforcing everything that we were telling him outside of therapy.
Steve moved through Madonna's continuum of care, from inpatient to the Rehabilitation Day program, an intensive outpatient program where Steve would do hours of therapy a day, but would live independently in our on-site housing. Shouldering added responsibility and being 3 hours from home, Renae was also making this commute multiple times a week.
I felt it was worth the drive every weekend, back and forth, to be comfortable with the facility, be comfortable with the staff and the therapists.
Renae was such an integral part of his program that we included her on the Spirit Award that we gave him, because sometimes it just takes the village, and for them the village was those two away from home.
And it becomes like the home away from home.
Encouraged by every gain Steve made, Renae became his guiding light through this new chapter.